Good evening, everyone. This is Adam Schomer, and we're here for our weekly meditation. We do breath work as well as meditation. So for the first 10 minutes or so, we'll do pranayama, 3 different pranayamas, not 10 different pranayamas, 3 short pranayamas, each 3 minutes each. Each 3 minutes each. It's not each squared, it's just 3 plus 3 plus 3. So 10 minutes. No math involved in this meditation, I promise you. Again, my name's Adam Schomer, producer of Heal created by the amazing Kelly Goris and our amazing team. And tonight we're doing a meditation for expansion. We'll create some space. We'll use that cosmic breath. If you remember cosmic breath, if you've been here. How's my cat? Someone asks. Yes, Jackson's right over to my right. I'll give you a little shot. I'll show him in a moment, the meditating cat. But it's for expansion. We'll create some space and really invite in abundance in our attention tonight. So abundance and whatever vision you have for this. What was yesterday they call it the Lion's Gate. But all that kind of stuff aside, it's always nice to bring in the intention of abundance or what you really, really want in your life. So we'll work that. Please let us know where you're joining in from. I'll put my Instagram in the comments in case I don't get to your question at the end. You're always welcome to ask questions about what we did with the breath work. We've been doing this for about 3 years, free every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. I've been here so much, and then now and then we get the joy of having Lexi, who's our social media manager, do singing bowls. Now and then Mark jumps on, our social media manager, and leads meditation. And then sometimes we also get healers like Rob Wergen and other people to come in from Heal and lead. But I'm always here with you most Wednesday nights. Nice to see you again. Let me know where you're joining in from. I'll show you my cat in a moment. And we'll start in about 2 minutes. So you can always just, prepare yourself. Lisa Ann from Wisconsin. Nice to see you, Lisa Ann. All right. Detroit. Amanda, my Detroit friends. Awesome. What do you say about the Lion's Gate? I don't know, Amy, much about the Lion's Gate other than it's a nice time to bring in your intention, bring in what you're really calling on, in an abundant way. And to whatever level you like to call on. Like, think of just an open gate and you're communicating the universe and what do I really want and need in my life? Sanford, Florida, Virginia, Canada, Vancouver, Canada. Amazing. All right, I'll show you guys where my cat's hanging out today. He's right in there. Can you see the shadow of the cat? Let's reveal. Oh, there we go. He's like, what are you doing, man? He's like, I'm so comfortable. Good man. Good stuff, buddy. He meditated with me this morning. It was nice. And then he stayed in the meditation zone pretty much all day, just right in that same spot. So maybe he's feeling that Lion's Gate, that cat. So, has the date been hijacked by benevolent beings? I don't know what that means. New Zealand, hey Jackson, says Lisa. Hello from Japan, Miho, nice to see you. Germany, Judy, nice to see you. Or Goody, Miss Muller. Marga says, yeah, the cat found a cool spot. Again, we'll start in about 1 minute. Now he's getting feisty over there. Again, we do breath work, so pranayama. Prana meaning energy, yama, alignment, so pranayama. Energy alignment, how do we do that? Through breath. The breath communicates to the body. It's a good way to send messages and communicate. So we use breath to have a very quick, direct alignment of the energy. The energy shifts while your whole perspective on life shifts. If you feel full and abundant energetically, let me tell you, the way you approach life changes. So the energetic body, when we shift it propagates into the thoughts and propagates into the physical body very quickly. It's much more powerful. That's why we work with the energetic body through breath work. All right, this is the way. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Nice and tall spine. Good. We can all do these practices. You can be laying down if you need to be. It's a little better sitting up for this on a cushion or on a chair. Nice tall spine. And let the eyes close and just come into this space fully. And what I mean by that is including in your awareness these sensations of life. So Any sensations in the body. You might be noting the temperature, the feeling of the skin, or any pains or pleasures in the body. And for once, we're just not trying to fix everything. We're just noticing and observing the way things are. Okay? And this already is a courageous thing to do. So we practice this. Include also in our awareness any thoughts that are swirling around. And again, we're not needing to make them go away. We're just noticing what might be with us. And likewise, any feelings. If you feel a little tired, that's okay. And then including also in our awareness the earth. Include the earth, include the air, that's the space, the air we breathe. And include also the sun. And include also the prana. Prana, the energy, meaning this consciousness. This life force. Just notice the prana. Include it in your awareness. Earth, air, sun, and prana. And the first pranayama really connects us with this energy, with this prana. It's called the Amrita breath, breath of nectar. Sip in through the mouth, sipping in. Like sipping through a straw, then you pause the breath. The attention and focus goes to the third eye. It's the forehead between the eyes. And then the exhale through the nose. So you sip in through the mouth, like sipping through a straw, sipping prana in through the mouth. Eventually you pause and focus at the third eye. Again, you're just bringing your attention there. Even that begins to connect us to prana. And then exhale through the nose. Keep this going. We go 3 minutes total, your own pace. No need to hold the breath too long. Amrita breath, breath of nectar. So sipping in through the mouth. Pausing at the third eye and eventually exhaling through the nose. Right, this prana is nectar. The sweetness of life, this consciousness. Good, about 1 more minute. Good, and release the breath. Just breathe normally through the nose. Check in, notice. Just noticing, okay, is there any shift in the prana? And if you notice thoughts, that's great. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you just kind of smile and say, oh yes. And then come back to what we're doing, the pranayama. No guilt in this practice. Only positively reinforce the awareness. This is the key. Okay. Next is breath of light. This will expand the awareness, allow more energy and light in. So breath of light is 7 inhales to make one complete inhale. 7 short inhales through the nose. Then we pause the breath again, focus the third eye, and then exhale through the nose. 7 inhales. Pausing, focus at the third eye, and exhale. Just keep that going your own pace. If you want to integrate the belly would expand every time you inhale, which really again sends a signal of, I'm filling up. I'm allowing light in. I'm abundant. I'm allowing energy in. Breath of light. Prakasha. Just one more minute. Good, and release the breath, check in, again, notice. Just notice any shift in the energy. Maybe you're just more aware of your energy, maybe there's more of an aliveness, expansiveness. Who knows? It's important you're just honest with what occurs for you. You do the breath work, you see what happens. This is the key. This third and last pranayama really expands the awareness. So it takes a little bit of effort, but we just do the practice, put the effort in, and then watch the results. Very simple for 3 minutes. Cosmic breath 3. It's a deep inhale through the nose, and you'll do a deep exhale through the mouth, and a deep inhale through the mouth, and a deep exhale through the nose. So it's got this U shape to it. Okay. Deep inhale through the nose, go ahead. Deep exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale through the mouth. Deep exhale through the nose. We continue this again, your own pace, no pausing the breath. We're oxygenating all the cells, so if you feel lightheaded, it's from oxygen, not from lack of oxygen. You're not going to pass out. Keep it going. Cosmic breath 3. About 90 more seconds. Deepen it. Just a couple more times. Keep it going. On your next inhale, inhale as much as you can, and then we'll hold the breath for 1 minute. Just keep holding the breath, noticing how much oxygen you have, much more than you think. If you need to exhale, you can. We'll just hold another 15 seconds. Good, and exhale. Just gently breathe in and out through the nose. Again, notice. Stay with the prana, the energetic body, the consciousness. And in this really wonderful parasympathetic state, there's a great amount of communication. We're at ease. So we can actually hear, the system can hear the signals that we send. So we'll really get intentional with our words. So let's first say out loud, I am abundant, I am free. And what I mean by abundant meaning is resourceful, full, taken care of. Yes, there might be preferences and wants, but I have all I need. I'm full of life, abundant. Just take that on. So I am abundant, I am free, then breathe into that, feel that abundance, really embrace abundance, allow it into every cell. Notice how the system reacts. I am abundant. I am free. Right. Again, I am abundant. I am free. It's good if you say it out loud. We'll say it a few more times. I am abundant. I am free. I am abundant. I am free. Just really embrace that, feel that fullness. Yes, good. Next one, we'll say, life is my family. I am free. So what does that mean? Meaning, I'm going to sneeze. Meaning that life is my family. All this, I am part of life. Life is part of me. All this is supporting my life. The earth, the air. Life is my family. Because it's all part of what keeps us alive. We are connected to it all. We're not separate. This is our family. It supports us. So life is my family. I am free. Breathe into that. Feel that. Yes. Life is my family. I am free. And just notice, if you have any resistance to that, like, oh, I don't want to let life in, notice that and take the opposite action and just sink a little deeper. Try it on. Just how it feels when knowing that life is supporting you. It's your family. It's rushing in and constantly keeping you alive. Life is my family. I am free, regardless of the circumstance. Life is my family. I am free. Life is my family, and I am free. And on this third mantra, you call in whatever you really are calling in life. Be it, may I evolve, if you're really calling on evolution. So call that whatever is right for me, come for my greatest evolution. Or maybe you're calling on just love. You want to really have love in your life. Be loved. Remember that you are pure love. Or maybe it's joy. Whatever a real high intention is, you call on that now. For myself, I call on joy. Remembering that I am joy. And joy is definitely everywhere to be seen. It needs no reason. So you say yours out loud, and then breathe into it. And do it 5 times. I'll do mine silently so I don't interrupt yours. Whatever you're asking for, just remember it needs no reason. Things like love or joy or evolution are natural. Happiness. Yeah. It needs no condition in order for you to receive it. The only condition is that you receive it and that you're open to it and remind yourself, I deserve joy. I deserve abundance. So bring all three: abundance, life is my family, and then your specific intention on this day. Stay with that for 30 seconds or so in silence. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then take some time to extend that same thing to anyone you want to, anyone that needs a little healing. Just visualize them, bring them into the space. Share this frequency with them. Your family members, your pets, your friends, any random people. Could be a whole part of the world that needs some help. Connect to the earth again, the air, the sun, the prana, the senses, the sounds. Include it all in your awareness. Stay with this prana as well. Just keep an awareness of the prana as you gently open the eyes. And I'll review the pranayamas we did today. We did Amrita breath at the beginning to connect with the breath, the prana. Then we did breath of light, 7 inhales to make one complete inhale, expands the awareness, allows for more abundance. And then cosmic breath really expands the awareness to more outside of our own agenda. And then in that space we brought in, I am abundant. We brought in, life is my family, and then we brought in whatever your specific intention was as communication. When we're in that parasympathetic state, we can communicate very deeply with ourselves. And my gosh, you can take 20 minutes, 22 minutes, and shift like that. It's amazing. And I really appreciate us all doing it together. It's helpful to have the power of a big community like this. There was 80, 90 people, depending on when it was. And so many people rejoined. So any questions, I'm happy to answer questions for 10 minutes or so here. Tina, so nice to see you. It's my pleasure to be here, it really is. I love connecting with everyone and sharing meditation. Amy, thank you as well. Reading, thank you. MZP, Meg, thank you. Nice to see you. Dakota, yes. Ashley, so much gratitude for you in these lives. This is healing, refreshing. Thank you, thank you. Feel the energy of the whole. Absolutely. Thank you so much. If you have questions you don't want to ask or I don't get to, my Instagram is down there. I pinned it at I2I Productions. And you can see the other conscious films that I am so honored to create and be part of, like the ROAD to Dharma docu-series and The Highest Pass, and of course Heal, which I produced. Ministry of the Pink Rose, so nice to see you. This will, Gary Michael, this is always recorded, so afterwards within 5 minutes it's up on our posts, and then it's always available. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's available. Something was delivered. I wonder what it was. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Something was delivered. Shall we go see? Shall we go to the door and see what it was? Nettie, nice to see you. I took a leaf from your book and did this in your car today. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can do it in your car, not while driving. But Christine and Memonte, thank you. Mindful Mel, nice to see you, Mel. Grieving the loss of your dog today. Blessings to you, Astral Heart Quote. Recommend an immediate session or anything after feeling, like you're doing, feeling the raw emotions, man. This is amazing thing. there's not much better than feeling it and processing it and knowing that the sadness, to me, knowing that the sadness comes from love is a beautiful thing, and not having the sadness to go away, especially in the early days of mourning. So, but if the breath work we just did to expand the awareness, I find that could be very helpful, especially if it has you down and you don't want to necessarily be down, you want to rejoice a little bit with it. You can expand the awareness and still feel the sadness. So, you could still have the open chest, and you can still have deep breath and in liveliness to the body, and be mourning and sad, So what we just did, I think, would be good. If you weren't here for the whole session, that would be helpful. And if it's going the other way, where it's turning to anxiety or stress, then the stress reduction meditations, you can see some of the recordings. Those would be helpful for you to just stabilize the nervous system, depending on how close that family member of yours was. So blessings to you, Astral Heart Code. Prayers from Maui. Yeah, I heard there's some fires. I haven't looked at the exact news, but Maui's a special place. I've been there a few times, and prayers from Maui. Thank you for that, Susan. Good. Any other questions? Again, we'll record this. My Instagram's there at iDoI Productions. My cat's over here at the window. One last little cat cam. That's part of him. Okay. And oh, there it is. That was the Lion's Roar for the Lion's Gate. That'll finish off the session for today, unless there's any questions. Otherwise, so nice to be with you all. Have a lovely sleep. Have a lovely meal. Don't expect life to be amazing every moment. You know what I mean? Sensations are up and down. Life is up and down. When we know this, then there's a little less suffering. Pains come, But we know we can shift our perspective, and we just know that we are connected to something bigger, so it helps, not get so taken in the circumstances. Knowing we can be with things the way they are is very, very helpful. Thanks, Meg. Jackson is awesome. Let's see, I've been grieving what I thought was my wife moving on, but I realized I was grieving the image I have of her in my mind because we've been separated for almost 4 years now. This is super amazing, Gary. Amazing. What a sweet realization. Amazing. It is the image, or maybe the expectation we had, or I've been grieving what I thought was my wife moving on, but I realized I was grieving the image I have of her in my mind. So beautifully said. I don't even want to try and restate that any other way. Thank you for sharing that. Blessings. Amazing. All right, man. I'm glad this meditation brought some insight. It can definitely remind us of how powerful we are, which will help us not be so attached to images or the safety of an image, which can happen in the relationships, the perceived safety of the other, or journeying through life with the other, or the perceived image. It's hard to explain, but the perceived safety of something that isn't designed for that necessarily. Like, we're joyful on our own, so we come together and we add bonus, but it's not, it's too much to ask of someone else, sometimes. So, to make them live up to that image. Good. Amanda, thank you for sharing that as well. Hey, Lisa, I could hold her breath for a minute. Amazing. Good job. Thanks for sharing that. All right, if you happen to be in LA, I'll be on the beach tomorrow doing yoga at 8 a.m. Lifeguard stand 27. It's free. It's a real powerful kind of yoga, meaning not power yoga, but we use a lot of breath work, Kriya, mantra, And of course, Mother Ocean's right there. It's an hour-long practice. You're welcome to join Lifeguard Stand 27. Again, it's free. All this I do as seva, just as service, because so many people have taught me in my life, and I'm just happy to give back a little. And so thank you all so very, very much. And we'll see you again next week. I'll be here. I'm around for a while. Bye-bye.